where apparently Donald Trump provided a favor for Bill Clinton.
Ooh, what was it? Cup of sugar?
Listen, I'm not gonna explicitly call it out here, but when an adult kind of sort of loves another adult.
I'm Max.
And I'm Harjot.
Join us as we discuss the latest scroll-stopping content.
This is Scroll Interrupted. I don't know. Don't put me on the spot. You know I hate improv. I'm like the worst person. If I ever went to an improv class, I would just melt and see even now.
You're right now. Yes,
This
and.
isn't even improv. I'm like, yes, but no. I can't. Knowing that there's improv involved just gives me even more pressure
Anxiety.
and stress.
Yeah.
That like I lock up even harder.
I think you're just supposed to be like, whatever, everyone's a fool.
I know, and that's so cool of you.
Okay.
But I can't. The way that you shrugged, you're like, you're just supposed to be like cool, but I can't.
I like how you rolled your eyes,
It's
dude.
severe anxiety.
That's cool.
Hi, I'm Harjot. That's all I got.
Oh. Hi, I'm Max. I was waiting to... Oh, Maxine or Max? What should I go with? Okay, that's enough.
It's just your name.
I know.
Don't overthink it.
Okay.
Be cool, man. This is me doing improv.
Oh, yeah, call me Max. We're going to talk about wholesome stories from your grandma, the trend of quarter zips, and are we indoctrinating our parents enough?
Enough. Interesting.
Yeah.
Then we're going to talk about Under the Table Favors featuring Donald Trump and Bill Clinton. You know what this is about. Then we're going to talk about a pocket, but it's for your iPhone. Rolls eyes. Finally, we're going to talk about how Kim Kardashian hates you if you're psychic. Sylvia Brown, rest in peace.
Harjot, do you have a close relationship with your grandparents?
Absolutely not.
So I was really close with my grandmothers, especially on my mom's side.
I'm joking, by the way.
And if you're close with your grandparents, they always have these like stories from their past, right?
Sure.
And especially if you had a grandmother, they would always talk about like how they met your grandfather. Okay, so here's a clip of what that feels like.
I mean, for Indian people, you have to pry that information out of them if they're willing to give it. But
okay.
He slipped my tires, waited for me to get off work for hours, and then drove me home. How sweet is that? I was 12, he was off to the army. Tell me that's not a classic love story. Oh, he kept me in line. And 15 years into our marriage, I actually started to kind of like him. He waited outside of my house every day for a month. Now that's determination. I'm just mad I wasted so much time with him. I mean, who waits until they're 17 to get married?
I remember like having these conversations with my grandmother. And so my great grandmother has this like story that I've heard her tell many times. I was like maybe 12 or 13. And she talks about how she was the most beautiful girl in her village. I believe it.
she was like, I ate.
She's like, most beautiful girl in my village. And because she was the most beautiful, she had to get married to a rich man. He was completely bald. She was
Oh my God.
16. He was 30, but he
Oh
was
my
a
God.
businessman, the shortest man, bald. That's how you would cast if you were making like a novella or like a drama. And she's like, oh yeah. And she loves telling this story because she was the most beautiful and she married like the richest man from her village. And she says this line, very similar. Oh, and I learned to love him.
Oh my God.
She learned to love him. And I remember being like, Lola.
You learn to love doing the laundry, maybe.
And she's telling this story to me. And I'm like 12. And I feel very comfortable with her because she used to babysit us all the time.
Sure.
I remember being like, Lola, that means grandmother in
think,
Filipino. I'm like,
in the sense that
that's not a good story. You shouldn't tell that story. Because I'm like 12 or 13 at the time. I'm like, that's like 3 years later.
So I was a child bride. And because I was the most beautiful, my punishment was to marry a guy that's like double my age, that's bald, because he has tell me he was wealthy.
He was wealthy.
Tell me
you're
you're inheriting his fortune.
He was very nice. He was very kind, and that's why she learned to love him. I didn't hear negative stories. I didn't hear any of the like slashing tires, but that was such like an eye opener. I was like, what?
That almost sounds like the opposite of pretty privilege, except for the fact that like hopefully he was the richest man in the village.
She was born in like 1912.
Okay.
So her marrying in the 1930s.
Okay, can I say R.I.P.?
Yeah, of course. Okay. Like her marrying in like the 30s from like a village that was such a privilege for her to be beautiful and to be able to like uplift her family. Because as a woman, like you're a burden to your family.
What kind of business was he running?
I don't
Like,
know. I didn't ask follow up.
Listen,
I was
she was
scared.
like, he's working in insurance.
I was
he
scared. I didn't want to ask any other questions. But they
He
had
was the best bicycle maker.
they had a nice house. They lived across the street from the school. Like they ran in the nice circles.
Sure.
One of her close friends was like the principal of the school, like the school. Okay.
You really
okay.
handled that printing press.
Yeah.
It had just come to their village.
So
He was printing everything.
all right, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Romantic.
Unless she wasn't a good person, then we
No,
want
she
R.I.P.
was
We
so
can
she
R.I.P.
was so nice. She was the sweetest. Yeah, we can R.I.P.
You know, so there's rest in peace. That's R.I.P. And then
Okay.
I've heard of RIS, which is rest in stress.
Stress. I never heard that.
You should know no peace.
Okay. No peace. Good. All right, that's. I'm talking about like a show where it was centered around like a popular person, and then they always had like two friends, and the two friends had to be like her goofy or dumb friend,
Yeah.
and then friend zone guy friend that they've been friends since like
Sure.
birth. That's always like the friend makeup.
Totally taking over the conversation.
We talk about her behind her back.
Yeah. We'd be there for like the one-off like racist
Reunion?
episode.
Oh,
no, where it's like, oh, I have
Go
a friend.
home. Go with spray paint on your locker. Go home. You were just trying to run for vice president.
Yeah, and then like
Not
the
president,
protagonist, a white person,
Yeah.
saves us, and they help us get out of that
solves the
predicament.
case. It was the bully.
My
Avi.
friend was born here.
Yeah.
She's just
President.
like us. I've eaten noodles at her house before. Like something that's also like microaggressive at the same time. She taught me how to tie the
She
most
bows?
beautiful kimono.
She bows to
just
my
like
parents.
addressing the entirety of Asia at that point.
And you're like, stop being supportive at this point.
All right, raise your hand if you've heard the latest from the Epstein files, where apparently Donald Trump provided a favor for Bill Clinton.
Ooh, what was it? Cup of sugar?
Listen, I'm not gonna explicitly call it out here, but a lot of you probably already know what it is. It's a favor that when an adult kind of sort of loves another adult, they do
An
favors.
historic flat.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that.
Listen, two men, one under a desk, one sat at said desk.
Adam and Steve.
Yeah, Adam and Steve. It's giving very much that. So yeah, basically this favor happened, and then based on that, there's been all these kind of like creative ways to potentially cover it up.
Okay.
Like Ghislaine Maxwell, who's the woman that's caught up in the Epstein files as
Yes.
well. Apparently she had a horse named Bubba, but that's also Bill Clinton's nickname. So no one knows apparently what or who it's referring to, and if Donald Trump was providing a favor for said Bubba. But let's
Allegedly.
watch this clip and hear like how people are making fun of this
Are
situation
reacting?
because it deserves to be made fun of.
Do you want to win that?
POV, Monica and Donald are under Bubba's desk to see who's next. And then there's this clip.
Somebody is sucking your man's dingling, and then you run against him in a presidential race, and then you lose, bro. No. He took your man and your job, girl. You have to fight him. There's no way.
Stand up, Hillary.
You gotta fight it.
Do something. Oh my God.
You're like the friend who's like trying to tell your friend, like, you have to, like, you.
You gotta do something. You gotta get back in the ring. Don't
How
just
dare
take
you?
it.
Don't, don't let
take it
them
on the
do
chin.
this to
Yeah.
you.
On the playdown.
Don't take it on the chin.
I'm
Yeah,
starting to do the
I mean,
knowledge.
his side piece already
She let
did.
Monica slide. She let her, you know what I'm saying? But that's starting to make people feel like they could play with her like that. So she had to make a statement to let y'all know it's never going to go down that way.
The word diggling is so.
I love it and I hate it at the
Yeah,
same time.
yeah.
It's just so funny to me how creative people have gotten. There was another clip, we won't show it, but like I think you sent it to me where it's like it's a woman pointing at a tweet that
yes.
Donald Trump made about Hillary Clinton, and then over it she's kind of put that SZA song. That,
Yeah.
My man is my man is your her man is your man or whatever.
Yeah, because that song is about sharing a man. Like,
Yeah.
for the weekend, who gets him on the weekdays. Oh,
Was Humpty Dumpty an egg?
depicted as an egg, but perhaps
Maybe somebody who had an alternative body style.
Mr. Humphrey Dumphrey was just a man who nobody understood, and they put him up on a wall. I feel like it's a spectacle.
Let's get this egg-shaped body ass.
Yeah, let's get this
Person.
egg-shaped person. And let's give him a funny nickname.
And then let's like push him over. Because he didn't fall on his own. He was resting sturdy. There was something more sinister at play.
Yeah. Fairy tales, nursery rhymes. It's like all murder.
Yeah, they're all kind of like problematic and weird.
I think it's because children died when they were like 6, so they needed to warn them.
Let me warm up the crowd. Here, this next one's about polio. You want to hear a song about the bubonic plague?
Kids at the garment factory, gather round. You know what? Lately, I think we just need some like joy in the world. Sometimes the internet can be so negative or like bad things are happening all the time.
I'm depressed when I wake up and depressed when I go to sleep.
Yeah, I know. So
because I'm doom scrolling.
There's like this new trend, and it just gave me joy, and like people are just like happy. So it's called the quarter zip trend. Has this been your algorithm?
Nope.
And one more thing, we're quarter zip dudes now. We don't do those Nike techs, no Amiri, no purple jeans, none of that. Not even aloe. Quarter zips. We don't drink Arizonas, we drink Starbucks.
Quarter zip.
We are quarter zips. Very demure.
And we go to. This is what I got: a breakfast meal from Starbucks.
I got a cookie. I'm not getting no more snacks.
They're just like finding joy in this new identity of like boys who wear quarter zips. It's mostly,
is it a preppy thing?
It's mostly I've been seeing like high school to young, like mid-20s. They're like showing off that they're no longer wearing Nike Tech, which is what they all used to wear. And I feel like it's because of they feel like they're
entering
maturing.
manhood.
Yeah, they're maturing, and they feel so proud of like we don't drink Arizona iced tea. We drink like coffee.
We don't do Nike Tech. We don't do coffee. There's straight quarter zips and matchas around here.
3/4.
He was talking about putting on a Nike Tech to come outside. I told him, what are you doing? You upgraded in life. You wear glasses now. You wear quarter zips now. You don't do Nike Tech.
You wear quarter zips.
Like, is that a prescription or no?
Talk to us.
Yesterday I was in the hood. Today I'm wearing this sweater. I'm in Blank Street, gang. Change your life, gang. Put the tech down.
Tech down. Quarter zips up. You heard?
It's so cute. It's sweet.
I gotta assume that that's like partially a joke, and like talking about how like you're more mature now.
Yeah.
You're a man, but also like the idea of like that man.
Yeah.
It's almost like borderline like corporate America. Like it's giving very like country club type of person. Is it a joke at like those kind of people?
It might be, but
men.
a lot of them are not taking it as a joke, but they wear it with pride, and they like are hanging out with their friends. And what I think is refreshing in some of the ways that I'm interpreting it, you can interpret it however you want to, but how I'm interpreting it is like they're just proud of the maturity that's happening in their lives. I feel like it's going against what a lot of young men these days are like angry and tough. You have to be tough, and you got to wear like certain clothes that present you as like an alpha male with your muscles bulging. And the quarter zip
it's
is
life.
Not.
Is this soft life for men?
Yeah, and it's like the kindest fun way. People talk about the performative male. Like he has his tote bag, he has his matcha. Like it's the soft life, and I love seeing content where men are enjoying things, especially young men, that are not in any way like bothering anyone. And they're just like, look at me, I'm proud of my outfit, and I feel like it presents me in the world. And probably they feel like they're getting treated and seen differently. And there was an interesting conversation I saw from another creator. I didn't add it because it's a much bigger conversation, but aligning it with the idea of Black men especially are gravitating towards this trend of the quarter
I was
zip.
gonna ask, is there like a racial element to it?
Yeah, and there being a connection to like Black dandyism and like very strong in the, like you said, it's kind of preppy, but very much trying to show a specific type of like lifestyle, like Black dandyism.
It gives range.
Yeah, and like fashion and stuff like that. So I don't know, something easy, something nice if you're curious, hashtag quarter zip trend, and you'll just see like a lot of joy and pride in what they're wearing. When was the last time you wore? Do you have a quarter zip in your closet?
I feel like I do. I feel like I have a quarter button.
Break it out.
Quarter button.
Yeah. A little toggle, little.
Wear your quarter zips with pride. drink your matcha. You know, it's just as masculine as, you know, being a total incel. Me and my two sisters were at the same elementary school, right?
Yep.
And I think me and my older sister were getting awarded.
Okay.
And it just happened to be in the same month.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a very common thing. My dad, this is so embarrassing.
Okay.
This is so embarrassing. He hired a photographer that there was
The newspaper came.
it was like but it was like his friend. It wasn't somebody from like a studio. It was just his friend.
Oh no.
And
my father is proud of me.
I know. But it was so embarrassing
I'm sure.
because listen. There were like all the other kids that are your age, like grade 1,
Like
grade
6.
2, grade 3.
Oh, okay,
Like elementary.
You're
It was,
embarrassed that age?
You know, it was enough to be. I think my older sister was more embarrassed. I think
Sure.
she was in grade 5 or something.
Okay.
So it's like
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
getting
yeah,
there.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like so like there's an assembly, right? They
Okay.
call them assemblies. Yeah.
Yes.
There's an assembly. The principal and a bunch of teachers are at the front.
Okay.
Kids are all seated, cross-legged on the floor in
Yes.
the gymnasium. They're
Hot
just
sauce,
basic-
hot cross buns.
Sure.
Crisscross applesauce.
Sure. So basically, the assembly's happening. Then they're like just reading through the list. Each child is coming to the front, getting awarded with like
Did
a
you
little
know?
like, badge.
Like,
yeah.
or did he preemptively
No.
call in the
We knew
press?
because you
Okay.
get like.
And this is
you get-
before the iPhones.
You get like a paper or something.
This is before iPhone, so it's
Ah.
like not everybody has like a videographer in their pocket, right?
Exactly. So basically, each child sort of goes up. There's like a runway in the middle and everything.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
my dad has this like it's his friend. It's
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
photographer.
yeah.
Like he's a photographer, sure, but he's his friend.
Okay.
He literally like walks up the aisle, like follows the path that me and my sister are walking.
Was it a
and starts
videographer?
clicking. No, photographer.
Okay.
But he
Okay,
was
okay.
whatever.
Static,
Yeah.
not-
He was running up and like taking shots and everything. It was so embarrassing because no one else had that.
No, of course.
It was
And were
literally
there
just
other parents
they're
who were
like,
there?
There were. It was like a lunchtime thing or whatever, but like no one was making a commotion. It was very like normal and basic to people. I don't even think
Proudest
the teachers
moments.
knew. The teachers didn't even know that there was going to be like a man in this school.
Yeah, how did he
taking-
get on the property? He's not a parent of any child. He's
It
not
was
the
just
parent or
weird. I
guardian.
think they asked afterwards, but it was at a time. It was
Okay.
the early '90s, I think,
Okay, yeah.
where like things were not.
It was an innocent
There
time.
weren't as many rules.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
I just had to get that off my chest. It was really embarrassing.
Yeah.
Maxine,
Yeah.
if you're cold, your iPhone is cold. Bring them in. But seriously, did you see the new iPhone Pocket
I
that
did.
Apple is releasing?
I did.
It looks like a giant sock, or for those that have like a martial arts background, it kind of looks like a belt that you would wear for jujitsu, for karate. And a lot of people have like called that out as well.
It looks like a joke.
Yeah, you can make it out of a sock.
Yeah.
It is like it does look like they're playing a joke on us.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the clothes from that Dr. Seuss movie? It's like it has like a weird funny name where it's like long sleeves and it's a weird shape.
I don't know.
Okay, I forgot.
Okay, let's check this out.
So Apple just dropped an iPhone Pocket. It's like a sock that holds your phone around your body. Now, of course, you could probably DIY this, but the design is actually a collaboration between Apple and Issey Miyake. I might be saying that a little bit
Issey
wrong.
Miyake.
Built like a 3D fabric piece that wraps your iPhone and a few other items and turns it into a wearable. Strap it, carry it, wear it as a bag. It comes in 2 sizes. A short strap version for about $150, and it also comes in a longer strap version that comes in at about $230. Apple says this idea was inspired by a piece of cloth. I'm sorry, what the Apple, we know where your inspiration came from, okay? I love you, but we know where your inspiration
See,
came
that's
from.
the one I was talking
Give
about.
Dr. Seuss his credit. You know, but I like minimalistic
Oh.
stuff. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, if I had this, I only really would carry around my phone and in my wallet. So if this fit my phone and my wallet, I'd be set. There are alternatives to this. I think I do enjoy the design. I just do not like the price point. Like, why did it have to be that much money?
Okay. So when I heard about this and when I would see like blurry screenshots or videos about people talking about it, I was like, this is ridiculous. This is another like maybe it's more of like a Kim K style, like Skims PR stunt.
Okay.
Where it's not the actual
Oh.
product that they're trying to move, but it's just they're trying
Noise
to create
around it,
noise
buzz.
around Apple, around whatever Apple is doing.
We're talking about it.
But yeah, clearly it worked.
We're not in the
Clearly it
market to
worked.
buy
We
the
will
latest
be
phone.
with iPhone Pockets for the next episode.
Oh my gosh.
the
Sponsored by.
iPhone Pocket budget is in. But yeah, like looking at it,
skip
listen, am I sure that like the thread work and like the design of the actual I was gonna say garment, but it is kind of a garment, right?
So I see the intention because, you know, like it's cool to have fashion designer collab, but I don't like iPhone, you're not like the coolest phone anymore. You're kind of like a mass produced phone.
Yeah.
Everybody has it.
You're like a common, like a compatible phone.
Yeah,
Like, compatible
yeah.
with people's lifestyles, right?
I think it maybe would have made more sense if like they did a collab with Crocs or
Yeah,
something.
Apple X
with
Crocs.
Crocs.
No, but you know what? Like Apple's products are very much premium technology. So
Yeah.
I think like everything that you put like an I in front of or the Apple symbol in front of, like if it's not technology, it will get a second glance. You know? Like
I'm
I
like,
just
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, and of course people are gonna rip on it. Of
Yeah.
course, you don't have to buy it, but
Yeah.
and it seems like a total money grab, and maybe it is. I'm sure it's beautifully designed, and like, I think for me, like, yeah, there's always gonna be an awkward bulge.
Okay.
There's always going to be an awkward bulge in your pants.
Yep.
If you place your iPhone in them and then you're like fishing it out because you have other things in your pockets too, and it gets annoying.
Yeah.
I can see it being like a cozy thing to reach into that just has your phone. But now
Okay.
people are like showing them put their like keys in it, their like AirPods in it. So who knows? It's what I think it's a fashion statement at the end of the day. I'm not bothered too
The
much by
coolest
it.
people will be able to pull it off.
Sure, and
You
I
see
think
those
like
models?
yeah, I
my
think
gosh.
it'll go with a certain look. Sure.
Not me. All dogs go to heaven. It's probably.
I mean, who made up that rule?
Oh yeah, true.
Listen,
Not
I don't think
worthy.
all
It's
dogs are
fair.
worthy of heaven.
And I feel like they're not like worshiping weekly. Like it's not deserving. They're not. They didn't get their.
You know
they're
who's
not
doing?
baptized.
You know who's doing admin for heaven for dogs upstairs?
who?
Airbud. He's there stamping approved. Or
In his
That's
little
such a
white and gold
stupid
jersey.
joke.
Yeah. But that's like such a '90s core joke. Is that? That's from the '90s.
Yeah.
Airbud.
It's giving Airbud admin.
It's giving Beethoven second. All right, all right. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna assume, but I think
I am a man.
a few. I'm not gonna assume, but I know a few of us have relationships with our parents where maybe our values don't 100% align.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And I wonder if any of you have been, slowly trying to find ways to help them along, to align
Your
them. with-
learning journey.
Yeah.
In not being a bigot.
So I saw this. Perfect.
Deconstructing Christianity, religious trauma, religious psychosis,
Religious psychosis.
Salem witch trials.
That was such a weird one. I love that. So the
That's really
idea
funny.
is he's walking up to his parents' phone and he's trying to get like,
Sure.
your phone is
Listening.
always listening. So now a bunch of like search terms or your algorithm is now gonna bring up these types of topics. And I know you've been a really big advocate of like dropping in the group chat, like, hey
Yeah.
parents, I have you thought about this? Like, maybe read this article or watch this video.
I think I'm definitely the evangelist in the family and a non-Christian evangelist of somebody who tries to, I'm an advocate in the family group
Yeah,
chat when
you're
it
the
comes
ally.
to posting stuff that's like more progressive, trying to like, indoctrinate people in my family to sort of like, believe in like what I believe are like the right kind of values that you should have, right? Like also like if I'm going to be subject to your Facebook shared links that are like maybe
my
just on the
gosh.
borderline or,
A
being
Bible,
problematic.
a Bible quote with like an animated angel.
They love that, man.
yeah.
I know a Facebook GIF hates to see them coming.
Yeah. I was thinking if I haven't really spoken around my parents' phone, I'm like, what would I talk about? Therapy,
Yeah.
mental health, couples therapy, individual therapy, divorce lawyer.
I think I'd want, you know what's funny? I think,
Better be funny.
yeah. You know what's hilarious? You know what's funny? But like during that whole like rapture that was supposed to happen, was it in October or September?
There was two.
Yeah.
So there was one. I think
It was rescheduled, right?
I feel like
because
there
of
was
rain?
one in the summer and there was one in the fall.
Yeah, I feel like there's a rapture like
Yeah.
every other month or something,
Yeah.
right? Like I feel like during that time, like people genuinely realize that like there are other people out there that have religious psychosis that like really subscribe to the fact that there's going to be a rapture, and like not like metaphorically, like actually. In terms of like people getting pulled up into the sky,
Yeah.
so much so that there was this one woman who talked about like when you're being like
Raptured.
not airlifted, but like raptured. When you're flying up, make sure you don't look down and
Don't-
make sure
don't
you
hold
make sure you
anything
take
with
some,
you.
Make sure you take some like grab.
Don't grab your purse. It's like when you're when you have to evacuate a plane. Same rules. Same
Yeah.
rules apply. Leave your luggage behind.
Don't wear a dress.
Head toward the exit as
There
soon
may
as
be
possible.
a draft, and people may get a view of.
So do you go through the ceiling, or you have to go outside?
I think they were encouraging people to like
Go outside.
go outside. I saw this one really funny clip of like somebody that went outside and really loudly started to play the trumpet because they owned
Oh yeah, yeah. So anyways,
the angels.
next time you're with your parents,
Yeah.
prepare a list of keywords and search terms that you would like them.
Yeah. Work on their SEO.
I know one of the things that I've done is I log into their YouTube and I like unfollow certain
Oh, I've done that
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
I've done that. Oh, this is really
Yeah, yeah,
telling.
yeah.
Yeah, I've gone into like their account sometimes with permission.
Yeah.
I mean, and I
No.
consider permission like if you hand me your unlocked phone,
Yeah.
that's permission. That's all I need. Listen, I know and I trust that I'm doing this for the right
Yeah.
reasons. So I'm curating an algorithm. We're algorithm curators. We're interrupting their
Mm. Yeah.
scroll.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the founding this is
Foundational
like foundational
pillar.
principle
Yeah.
of this show.
And our
It's
new
like,
religion.
Yeah, we hope that we're like adjusting your
Your
and our new
algorithm.
religion as a Christian leader.
No, I've like removed problematic influencers from their YouTube that they don't know. Like
Yeah.
your parents don't follow.
course.
They don't follow like and then I try to find smaller influencers. Like the small things is like I try to find travel vloggers that are not like Mr.
Yes.
Beast level. Like try to find little small ones that I like queer or Filipino. I'm like support the community, parents. Like,
You know
come
what
on. And they
immigrant-
love it. They start to love it.
Oh yeah. You know what immigrant parents love?
Tell me.
They love when like a white person is exploring their culture for the first
So
time.
those are the
It's
ones that I
crack to them.
that's the one that I remove. I remove those.
Oh, they are problematic. So you have to find like the right ones that are
Correct.
appreciating
So
the
that's
culture.
what I do.
But they love that.
Yeah. But then they start to actually like it. So for example, there's this like lesbian Filipino couple, they're young girls, and they travel on a budget. Oh, why does my dad like, oh, did you see the latest so-and-so and so-and-so's blog? They did one about traveling to Taiwan. It's good. I'm like, oh,
Love it.
wow, okay. Like, no, I didn't. I'll go look into it.
They're lovely sisters.
Yeah.
That's what you hear from them. They even share the same bed. They're so
Oh.
economical.
Oh,
They're really on a budget.
They're really close friends, best friends. Yeah. Share an apartment, have a cat. Yeah.
I've also watched their OF channel.
I'm going through his algorithm there too. Yeah, small, local.
Locally sourced farm to table creators.
MILFs in your name. You're the way Yeah, gotta support.
Young
Gotta
lesbians in
support.
your area.
Gotta support small creators.
I love it.
That's another pillar. That's another pillar of another value.
Yeah, there's got to be a fourth pillar, otherwise this house is coming down.
Not Sylvia Brown.
Honey, the land.
The bob on her, the bob and the bangs of Sylvia Brown.
Yeah, what's your favorite Sylvia Brown impression based on the recent clips? George and Hazel Pickering. And then she proceeds to spell it wrong. Pickering.
I like when she, when somebody mentions like a dead person and like something that they thought, she's like, oh, he knows that. He knows that. Don't worry. He knows that.
Or
like,
she immediately opens with, they're dead.
Yeah.
They're dead,
always
honey.
dead.
They're gone. They found him in water. It's like,
Yeah,
well,
water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they're in water.
He died in a car crash. But the water filled up his lungs.
When there's birds, she's there with you. Always the birds, because birds are multi-seasonal.
Listen, there's been some tragic news.
Oh.
Kim K has not passed the bar
Oh,
yet
no.
again.
How many times?
I don't know.
I
Honestly,
think I just assumed
I
she
don't
passed
keep
it.
up.
Mm.
But at the same time, like, I think it's just funny that the whole world is now in on this. Like, is she going to pass it? Is she not? Listen, I don't care. To more power to her.
Yeah.
She can pursue whatever she wants to
course.
pursue. But I think it's funny that, like, there's a certain kind of privilege that comes with expecting to get something when you already have so much. Listen, a lot of people have a lot of opinions.
Oh,
We are
sure.
walking the fine line of
Sure.
like not being misogynistic while also kind of like we're laughing at her in terms of like her expectations and how she has set them based on information that she has received from the other realm.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this clip.
Okay.
I'm just letting you guys know that all of the psychics that we have met with and that we're obsessed with are all full of shit. They all collectively, maybe 4 of them, have told me I was going to pass the bar. So they're all full pathological liars. Don't believe anything they say.
Oh my gosh, guys, breaking news. Just, you know what? Like letting everyone know.
I love the delivery of it. It's just so funny to me. Like as she's like in glam, she's like, guys, guess what? You know the psychics that we talked to that we could
four of them, at least four of them
that we're obsessed with.
Sylvia
They're all
Brown.
pathological liars.
Devastated. Like she's so angry. She wants to.
It's so low stakes.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
She wants to like destroy their name. You know.
It's so funny how she's like out to get these people now because they gave her wrong information because she expected to pass.
Yeah.
And I think that's been the conversation the whole.
It's what she wanted to hear.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like there's a certain amount of privilege. Like if somebody tells you that you're going to get something, whether or not that person is a qualified source, that you think you are just going to get it because of that. Like I would assume that anyone that goes to a psychic, a medium, would kind of go in with their own discretion.
Sure.
You know, so you have a little bit of like, you know, humility in that.
Yeah.
Like when I'm hearing maybe something that I want to hear, what I need to hear in that moment, but I'm not expecting something, right?
Yeah,
because there's a lot of
definitive. Like some don't give like a definitive answer really. They're just like, here's what I feel might happen. I'm seeing this, and that could mean you're going to get something. I wonder if out of like there was 4, was there like 2 that said no
that
girl
we're obsessed with,
that she's obsessed with, that they were like, no girl, not getting a good feeling. You know, what did they do? There was the ones you hear about the bad ones, but you didn't hear about the good ones.
I know.
That were accurate. She probably cut them off. She probably already burned those bridges.
And yeah, like how many times does she need to write that? Haven't she written it a few times? Like how many times does she need to write it to like pass? Like I don't understand. Like I feel like that family is always calling their like dead father.
Oh yeah.
Through psychics, like
There
phoning him
was
in
the AI
from the other side.
hologram.
I saw that too. That was really corny.
That's
I'm sorry,
devastating,
that was crazy.
though. But I feel like that's so traumatic. That's traumatic.
But I feel like that family enjoys that kind of stuff. You know,
They
I feel
do.
like they were because they
They're very
publicized it.
they're very traumatized by like the loss of their father. So they always like have this idea of him, and they keep bringing him
but
up.
capitalizing on it at the same time.
Oh, sure.
And listen, like
It's a great
who
story. It's a
says that
great
wrong?
like story,
Yeah.
and it pulls at the human heart.
Yeah, like Kanye recreated this like AI version
A
or
hologram,
holographic version of
for her birthday
Rob
or
Kardashian
something, right?
Sr.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but it's just like it's so funny the amount of like privilege and expectation, but also like the gossipification of this. Like I'm gonna like it was almost like watching somebody have like a conversation that maybe should not be filmed because they're like talking to one of their closest friends. Guys,
Was it like the group chat? She was sending a note into the group chat.
yeah, it could have been like a phone call with their sisters or like a voice note or something.
Yeah, or
It
note to
sounded like
herself.
that. Yeah.
Memo.
Yeah, I just found it so funny. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Remember to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to see more videos of us.
And make sure you follow us on TikTok at Scroll Interrupted Show and on Instagram at Scroll Interrupted. I want to burp. I've been holding a burp in.
Well, you know, if you pull the mic away, you can't hear. I've been farting this whole time. You seen that clip of Wendy Williams when she like does like fart on TV? She
Send it to me.
she literally does this where she
Oh.
picks up the one cheek. She picks up the one cheek and she passes gas and then she blames it on somebody in the back as if like the mics are like taking in audio from the back.
Yeah.
She denies it vehemently. And then she comes back the next episode and
Yeah.
is like, so what if I farted?
Good for her. You know what? She's someone who will like claim it. No shame.
She'll fart again.
Yeah. Wendy. Love you.